This is a good race in an A plus lobby. Some really fast guys, consistent guys. And I had to check out the replay to see what happened, because this turned out to be about tyre wear. And it was a unexpected last to first challenge, because when you got a lobby full of A plus drivers, A and A plus, and I know some of these guys are really fast. I wasn't expecting to do as well as I did. Squeezing through on the inside in a few of these places. We've all got, I had my brake bias in about 3 to the rear, and in hindsight should have been 5. And we're all short shifting as well, because there's just absolutely no grip at all with this car. There's no grip at all with this car in normal conditions at the front. It just spins the tyres all the time, but you can see I'm getting better exits out of some of these corners. But when I was looking at the replay, I could see the other guys were doing the same tricks, because they're all really good. So they all had their brake bias set to the rear, you know they were, and you could see they were short shifting on all the gears as well. And I don't mean short shifting because this thing runs out of power early on in the rev range, but also because you've just got no traction at all. So you're trying to stay off the conventional line as best you can in the wet. But sometimes you just simply have to use it. See, I got a better turn on that, but not enough on this Min Verstappen guy who's really fast. But yeah, I had to check the replay to see what happened, of course. And you go out here, look at that, no traction, whee, onto the dirt, so there's the guy behind. That should have easily made that corner, but it just spins the fronts up and just understeers right out. I mean, he had to put traction control on. It's only on 1, I think. Oops, that's accidental. Brake too late. Flash lights. Sorry, mate. Guessing at braking points. One of the good things about racing people who are really good is you're all still in a nice big close pack. But again, I think the guy in front was in 3rd and I was in 4th, and I just get a better exit, opening the steering up a bit, and past him. And then you start coming up against the quick versions of the quick guys. Because they all tend to filter their way through to the front. All just trying slightly different lines to try and find out where the grip is. So yeah, to go a bit deep through there. And I got a nice line here, just off the racing line, and I could see in the mirrors, I was just pulling away on that corner, just to have more grip. Now it gets difficult. Rain stopped, so there's a dry line starting to appear. And I think I still have my brake bias at about 3 rather than 5, and could have hunted for the wet lines a bit more. Hindsight, you know. Again, I can get a better run out. He's tried to go too much and ran off. Recovered it though. And this, Verstappen clearly got a lag bump there, but I'll take it. This Schumi guy, I believe he races in VR. And I think he went a bit deep here, or a bit too fast, and had to brake, get out of it. Looks like, hey, I'm up to second. There's a chance of a last to first here. Moscaffi's good as well, of course, and he's miles out in the lead. I think he had about nearly a 3-second lead at this point. But there's only one thing he can do, and that's chase after him. The pack all still together. Love that. It's like a real race. And clearly a drying line appearing now. And this is where tyre wear starts to come into it. Just hunt for the wet bits where you can. Just dip a tyre into it if you can. And I'm going to flip through the field on occasions just to see what's happening with the tyre wear. Because I definitely pushed a bit too hard, a bit too soon. I think I'll probably put the brake bias to 5 now at the rear at this point, once I realise I'm starting to get front tyre wear. And there's now no wet line. Anyway, you got to go completely offline now. This is a 59.7, 58.7, so I pulled a second on him. You hope these guys crack under the pressure, but they don't. You can't rely on any mistakes. But you still have to go in for the lower gears, because even now it's struggling, even on the dry line with the inters, you still can't put full power down. But clearly becoming a 3-horse race. Some of the guys pitted for mediums as well, but the race was nowhere near long enough to do that. There's no way, you know, if you're in a podium place, you do whatever the leaders do. If he stays out, you stay out. It's as simple as that. And really, if you wanted mediums, you probably need to pit 2 laps ago. I'd say 7 laps is just not long enough. getting 59.5, 58.6, 58.8. Still catching him. About a second a lap. At this point I was thinking, hey, come on. If you could just get in the slipstream. And Moscaffi's going right out onto that wet bit, and hindsight, yeah, that's what I should have been doing. Now there's a bit of understeers, the front suddenly get to that 1/3 wear stage where they suddenly lose a load of grip. Graining apparently. Apparently it's scripted graining. All tyres have this phase where they just lose a bit of grip when they've got a reasonable amount of wear, but still have loads of wear to go, and then they come back to you. Providing the wear isn't massively high, which it was. But it's about now in this corner I could feel, yeah, that left front is really starting to struggle. Hunt for the wet patch. And then I was about 1/10.5 slower on that lap. Then Verstappen left his braking a bit too late again though. Probably caught out on the graining phase he's getting that I've just gone through. So I actually put in the fastest sector there, because the tyres start to come back, but the tyre wear's too high. And then there, really struggling for grip. And Moscaffi's tyre wear is significantly less than mine. Left front really knackered, and Verstappen's not too bad. And the Hawco guy's better still. So good effort, but just ran out of tyres. Had to push too hard to try and close the gap to the front. Took a couple of seconds out of him, but and all these tyre wear differences. Quite a bit of variation actually. And the Monster Dizzy's tyres are ruined. And then come the medium tyre runners, all set in fastest laps. Only about 4 or 5 seconds, not enough. That was good fun, that race was. No practice, no test, just in and race.